Now let's talk a little bit about how do we do it clinically. We are now using 4.5 for the face. Set the approximate energy.
Wait, what?
Facial speech.
Was that a dream?
Try to start from low to high energy, because he'll have more nerves in his face. And then set here. Manipulate the number of hair on the face. Recommended at 200 到380 for whole face. Median. These parameters, we don't usually have to adjust. We can just use the default. Then there are two approaches about an operation on this pattern. What we have here is this dotted line operation. And then here's the single shot mode. Show me how the dotted line works. Face before operation, you need to clean it with a facial cleanser first. And all stay on its surface. Keep your face dry. We apply the gel. Act as a conductive medium and increase the probe slit. After applying gel, need to avoid bones and some restricted areas. The bone would be this one at the jawline. This one bone. First off limits are the eyes and the temples. A finger width next to the nose. A finger width of the corners of the mouth. These are places where the nerves are quite dense. Avoid areas where you can't operate. During operation, it allows the client to take a breath. Pop this plug for him. For a situation like this, he can fight when he is ready. Just above the gums. The pain is much less. When it's tight, you can move this a little bit. The probe staggered the bone. So if the client wears the skin thing, I wouldn't have hit it on the bone. After fitting, just press his output button and it's done. And you can see it's the dotted line.
Was that a dream?
The dotted line. The advice is to hit one and pick it up. Move to the next section and hit again. Then do so in turn. Give him the whole face. Just do it according to this technique. Small area. Select Ardenling perm to operate. Not more than twice. Because if you hit too many, each of his points, after energy superposition, could be causing the redness of this skin. It's hard to fade. Where's the hair? Let's not hit it. When you hit, you can cooperate with the manipulation. So we put our hands here like this. Lift up, and then you can fight. The effect after this operation will be much more obvious. Then look at the interface. The other way is to make lines. Line works can also be used for facial manipulation, but where it's most used is a treatment for stretch marks. To manipulate the facial wire. Can also, but on his pattern. We would recommend a serial mode. Close behind, under the operation of serial mode, is pulled straight up. You can just pull it like this and operate it. But it must be tight when it's time to dot. Try not to pick up the handle like that. You pick it up right on the way. His spots may form on the epidermis. It doesn't form under the skin. the temperature at which the skin forms to the high 70 degrees centigrade, scald the skin. This must be noted. Neck. If the client is not very fat, the neck is not recommended, especially the Adam's apple part, because there's a major artery in the neck. If we fight, it feels very uncomfortable. If he wants to get his neck tattooed, what if he had to do it? We recommend probes below 3.0. Try not to use 4.5. It's best to advise him to use radio frequency. Don't have your neck, because thinner people, there is bound to be pain, and a little obvious. After 4.5, use 3.0 and 1.5 again, not more than 2 times. The face is done. Body manipulation, it works the same way. After installing the probe, it's deep to shallow, and then set the energy. The body's energy can hover between 1.0. Higher energy can also be added. It should be adjusted according to the customer's ability to bear the number of hair in the body. It would take about 1,000 million. This is determined by the size of an area of the client, not necessarily 100. It could be more, or maybe less. These are also selected by default. Power set to about 1.0. Operating stretch marks. You can choose the line mode to play. If it is to lose weight and get in shape, you can also use this dot pattern to hit. Check the serial mode. This will make the operation a little more efficient. Abdomen do a demonstration. If it's abdominal treatment, like this humerus, we won't be able to fight. This bone is tighter. It's tied to the skin. It's thin, we're going under the bone. That's this part. Operable. We can operate the middle belly button. If there's any hair, we'll just scrape it off. Scrape clean and apply gel. Handle operation. Pull and tighten from the outside in. This way to lift and tighten. You do the same thing on both sides. Get in between us and pull. And then you lift it from the bottom up.
Wait, what?
That's it.
Was that a dream?
Every region, all he does is lift it up like that. And take the move to go. Operate in a great shape. First up and then down. Then do it twice for each perm. All body perms have 6.0, 9.0 and this 13.0. Probe is operated twice. The operation of the gun head, mainly for the face, will use a little more. It needs to be operated with the foot. Get the right angle first. Single row of images. Small areas that the handle can handle. The gun head can be selected for operation. Apply gel first. Same way to match Terra's technique. down here. Then I pull my foot down. After the output is finished, move to the next section. Keep fatting like that. Just finish the face part. Areas like this, if a single row operation is not possible, the handle of the gun head can be selected for operation. Fit with the lifting technique. When you finish one area, move on to the next. Just operate it like that. If it's a forehead operation, work from brow bone to hairline. Pull it outside first, then pull it from the brow bone to the hairline. It's also a great shift manipulation. Use a depth below 3.0. Head toward the forehead part, because the skin on the forehead is relative to the face. It's relatively thin. The recommendation is below 3.0.